Hey guys, many people have been trying to figure out ways to make their own bipod for this little attachment on the SKS, and this really varies between what you have. The whole purpose of doing this is, or making one yourself instead of buying one, is to save money basically and save your time and frustration, and like shipping time. You can use what you have right now and get it where you are now. So just right off the bat, I'll just show you mine. And you can't really expect these to look that good unless you're a really good, I guess, handyman. But, and if you have the right stuff. What I did was I basically looked at this and said, how can I attach anything onto this? And the most simple way was putting a peg of some kind through there, through something that you will use the bipod as, and that's from this part up. So I found a screw that fit in this hole, hold on, right here, and I just made sure that it fit, and then I got a nut that fit the screw, and then I just looked for something that had legs or could have legs on it, and I mean could be formed to have legs. And so I found this. If you guys can't tell, let me give you a bigger view of this right here. If you can't tell, it's actually the base of a fishing net. This is the part where the handle comes out. It used to be circular, and that's the part that you would hold, and then this was also more circular, more rounded, and then there was netting inside of it, and that was for the net. So what I did was, first of all, I cut off most of the handle because it was pretty long, and then I took it and put it in the vise and then just squeezed it down until it was flat like that, and then I measured this with a caliper, and then I got the proper drill bit and drilled a hole with that right there, and then I actually did this first. I sawed the parts of the actual net itself off to make it shorter. I tried to make it as even as possible, so when it's sitting on a bench, it's or whatever you may be putting it on, ground, whatever, it's even, so that the gun isn't lopsided. And I don't think I got it perfect. It looks like it's a little off to the left, but it works. And like I said, you can't really expect something like this to look really good or anything, but as long as it works, you shouldn't really care. I mean, if you want it to look good, you should buy one yourself from the manufacturer. But so then since it was really bright silver and that wouldn't really blend in with this, I gave it a quick paint job. I didn't try to make it perfect or anything. As you can tell, there's parts that I missed. I just wanted to get the basic idea of it, like that. So let me see if I can find this. Okay, so what you have to do is just push that through there and then put the nut on. I also painted the nut and the screw. I'll do that later. I can't do it from this angle, but so that is basically keeping the bipod in, and that's what it looks like. And it does have a little bit of movement, even with the nut tightened down. Has a little bit of movement back and forth, side to side, and rotating. Not much, but it's enough to where if you're laying down, you can move the gun from target to target. And if you really have to, you can always just pick it up and relocate it. But it's just easier if you can move it a little bit. So I just actually did a video on reloading for the SKS, and I asked people to post their video response on reloading. So I'm actually going to tell you guys to post your video response for a bipod or bipod ideas. It'll just help everybody out. Right, now that I have this angle, I can probably put the nut on. But it's pretty easy just to exchange it out. All it is just untightening the nut and then just pulling it down. Yeah, so if you guys have made your own bipod, whether it's for the SKS, AR-15, whatever gun, if you made it yourself, even if you didn't make it yourself but you improvised in some way, just post it as a video response so everybody can see and we can all learn on your guys' ideas. So thanks for watching.